3 tips for small kids or indeed parents who are nervous about starting school or going back to school. Number 1, normalise. Your job is not to stop them being anxious, because it's a reasonable thing to be anxious about if you are this big and you're going into this massive place that you've not really that familiar with, or if you are nervous around being new people. That's a normal part of the human experience. What you can do is normalise for your child. Say, this is reasonable to feel that way. I don't disagree with you. You're not being strange. So you can say, is it a bit scary? Yeah, it is scary, isn't it? I still get scared sometimes about doing new things. Tell them stories about times when you've been nervous too. Ask them, did you know that I get nervous about that stuff? What that tells the child is, I am not alone. And actually what that does is it brings down the anxiety a little bit. Number 2, cling tighter. So sometimes kids want to cling on to you because they know that you're going to go, right? And you're tempted to keep them at arm's length because I know it's going to be harder to peel you off if you get a really good grip on me. Actually, you'll get a better result if you let them cling on and you cling back. So if you give them a nice big hug, even if that means that you're stood in the playground or knelt down in the playground, they're clinging on to you and you cling on back. Actually, you will find that they fight you less. They fight you less because you're not resisting, you're not fighting them. And then, even if that means you have to give them a big hug all the way up to the door, what you have shown them, even if then you have to peel them off, is I'm here and I will give you the comfort and support that you need while I'm here. Number 3, never mind anybody else's kids. Kids react differently to different things. No 2 kids are the same. No 2 kids have had the same experiences. There will be some kids that will just waltz in and it won't be a problem. And if you're focusing all your attention on what are other parents doing or how are the other kids kind of reacting, what you're not doing is just concentrating on your own kid. Your kid struggling or being really nervous about it is not you failing. It's just how they feel.